And we're preparing to stream live. And oh, it's not giving me the countdown. Good evening, and welcome to the New Hope Fellowship Tabernacle live discussion podcast. New Hope. And tonight we're talking about getting rid of that corona weight. We all know we've been on lockdown and not ready to go back quite to the gym and be around a whole bunch of people, but we got those couple extra pounds that we like to call that corona weight. You know, we make an excuse for everything, but we gave that name called corona weight. And this evening we have our very special guest, Katrina, who's going to talk about her fitness business and a wonderful program that she's put together to help me and you to get back in the shape. And a lot of times, you know, everybody want to be summer body ready, but we got to be ready all year long, you know? All year long. Personally, I ain't trying to be skinny, but I need to be size healthy. And I ain't take my mask off yet. I'm vaccinated, but I ain't take my mask off yet. And I'm still not ready to be around 40, 50 people at the gym. So I need a couple ways to work it out. And we have our other special guest, AJ and Gunner, and our very own Mr. Dennis Dangerously Howard, who teaches a dance class at, what is it called? Fun Zone? I think it's Fun Zone. Well, he could tell you the name of it. And he'll be coming right on. And again, Katrina will tell us about her fitness transformation program. So let's get started. Y'all ready to get started? Tonight's program is sponsored by Stacy Sweet's handmade triple scented candles.
We have them both in medium, large.
Look at the birthday boy. Look at the birthday boy. Happy birthday, Big Dog.
And small.
Listen, I think he's one of the hardest working men here in Charlotte. He just came out of class to jump right on. Hey, and he's celebrating his birthday.
Our candles is 15, well, 20, 15, and 10. We got large, medium, and small. We will deliver. If you want it, we got it. And no smell you want, we ain't got it.
All right, thank you. We had to put in our little commercial plug. All right, Miss Katina, come on and tell us about your fitness program.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Katrina Sanders, maker and creator of the Fit Alchemist Transformation Program. I designed this program to just help pull women up out of their slump, get them energized. It's got mindset work. We have a nutritionist on staff to make individual programs for nutrition to help, make you feel better and just make your weight loss particularly to you. It's not a cookie cutter thing. One size does not fit all. It's pretty amazing. I designed an app. That way you have daily accountability, and your workouts is based on exactly what you can do. I specialize on weight training. I am a bodybuilder, 3-time champion for figure competitions. So all of my workouts is, all my workouts is, we lift weights, it's strength training, endurance training, but it's all live on Zoom. So everything is from the comfort of your own home. You have several accountability people and teams that's supporting you along the way, instructional videos on the app, and live training with me. It's, and a nutritionist. So it's pretty amazing. I'm excited about it. We've already done 2 rounds of it, and we have the 3rd round coming up really, really soon. If you want more information about that, please feel free to reach out to me on my website, which is thefitalchemist.com, or you can find me on Facebook at Katrina Sanders or the Fit Alchemist LLC.
Okay, that is awesome. And I love how you said that it's not a cookie cutter program, because we're
No.
all not the same. We all can't work out the same. Listen, in my mind, I still think I'm 27 and I could do all the stuff that 27-year-olds do for the 20-somethings time. So I definitely wouldn't be able to do the same things that my 17-year-old daughter does, but we both desire to be size healthy. So I'm glad that you said, it's not a cookie cutter. Because ladies, y'all know how you go into the gym and you go into a class and everybody does this, are expected to do the same thing. You had a group up front that get in there, they get it going, and then you find yourself kind of standing in the back, looking around like, I ain't coming back no more. So personalizing a program, I think is definitely exciting. And also, tell us some more about your app. You said you got an app. What does the app consist of?
Yeah, so the app is with the program. And it's a fitness app. It gives you daily affirmations every day, and it gives you the workout for the day. So you'll actually see me demonstrating in the exercises to do each day. You're required to do a little video of you doing the workout, or a picture of your sweaty selfie after the workout, and send it to me on the app for accountability. It's pretty cool. Everybody who's in the group who does a transformation program, they'll be able to see that you completed the workout, so they can kind of like high five you through the app,
Okay.
make it rain confetti for you on the app, congratulate you. So like I said, you have multiple accountability teammates, and that was one good feedback that I got from it, that, they look on the app and they see, Stacy completed her workout today. Everybody clap it up for Stacy. You get to see that and feel that kind of energy every day. So I think the app is a really good addition.
Okay. So you said every day. Is that every day, like every day, 7 days a week, every day?
It's 5 days a week. Yeah,
Okay.
we required either some steps, some type of movement. It's a serious program. It's 10 weeks. It's for those who are really serious and really want to change their body. It's not for play.
Okay.
Pretty amazing.
All right.
I want you to get excited about fitness too, and find out what you love, what your body likes, because some people like, Dennis teaches dance, and that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? You're moving that energy through dance. That's amazing. It don't have to be weight training. It might be Pilates. It might be yoga, just getting your body to moving and finding out what works for you. That's why I said it's not a cookie cutter program, because you want to know, what turns you on, what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, and continue to do that every day.
Okay. And that's definitely, like we just said, you got to find something that makes you good, that makes you happy and makes you feel good, so that you can keep on and keep, make you want to come back and make you want to keep doing it. And definitely, we love getting those accolades or having accountability partners. We want to see that confetti. We want those high fives. I know myself and Dennis and Anthony, we used to go to workout classes like 5 o'clock in the morning. I hate getting up early in the morning.
Every day.
Outside. But they used to, oh God, we used to have every day. 5 a.m. every
That
day.
5 a.m. crew, you already know.
Oh. But once
That's good. I feel like exercise works best early in the morning.
Yes, that would get me excited. That would get me up and get my day going. Like walking out the door at 5 o'clock, I would be dragging. But about time I got there and heard the guys and the ladies screaming 5 a.m. every day, that would be my pick me up. All right, Mr. Dennis, the birthday boy. Hey.
Yes. How y'all doing? I'm Dennis. Like I teach hip hop, and it's not just a plain, it's beginner adult hip hop, but it's with cardio added to it, and guaranteed you gonna sweat. It's something different. Like I teach you the basic moves, but then we go in. So I need y'all to bring the energy.
You teach them how to Dougie?
I do a little bit every now and then. I ain't talked to Dougie in a minute, but yesterday was my birthday class, so we went Tub Rock, treat me right. And that's a high energy song, so I needed the high energy to be coming. So when you left out of there, you were sweating. I was sweating. And this is every week, Wednesday, 7:00. It's just that 1 hour, but trust me, that 1 hour you're gonna burn at least 3 days of what you did. I promise.
So you said that it's an adult class. So can you tell us something about what is your covered audience? Is it young people, 1920s?
No, that's the thing. My class is diverse. I have from 18 all the way to 52.
What?
So it's not just a class for one person, it's a class for everybody. It's diverse, and then I make everybody feel comfortable. So it feels like you're coming into a family because it's no judgment. Everybody's hype. If you're a beginner or you a best dancer, we're gonna treat you the same level in my class.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I'm gonna do easy moves, and I'm gonna do moves that'll challenge you also. But it's very cultured. It's different color, different races, different ages. It's everybody just in there want to learn how to dance, have a good time, get a little sweat in while they doing it.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So you said tub rock. What other kind of music? You know what? Let's see. I think I have a short video of you doing some moves. Is it okay if I share it?
Go ahead, you can share it.
Oh, let's get Dennis on there. It's not it. I thought I had it pulled up already.
You did too.
Let me stop sharing. Go back to the beginning.
No, don't worry about it.
No, it's here. Did it have any sound? I don't think we got any sound to it.
I don't hear no sound. This is how our good friend Dennis does his sharing along with everybody, teaching them how to work out and do the dances. I know many of y'all probably see these folks on social media and on YouTube, teaching people how to work out and dance at the same time. We got somebody personally that offers that class.
And like he said, long as you got that body moving and you put on a good song, and I don't care what genre of music you listen to, if your song come on, you're going to jump out there and be like, hey.
And if you come out there and I love for somebody, I can't dance. Listen, my motto I tell every class, find your groove. Okay. Everybody can dance. You just have to find your groove in your dance. I tell them, you can't dance like me. I can't dance like you. You have your own groove. So you have to find your own groove in the music to know what to dance to. I'm going to teach you the steps. Now you put your groove to it to make it yours.
Okay.
Hey, AJ, can you tell your own personal testimony on, where you was and where you at now, and how being around Dennis and what they had to offer, how it helped you to make some changes?
Well, yeah, but that's past tense. I need to get right. So I'm in the get right spirit.
Who you telling? Look, I don't fell off. I'm still big, but I fell off.
I'm in the get right spirit. I'm in the get back. But before, when I first started my journey back in 2017, I was doing it with Dennis, Pastor Stacy, every day. I wound up dropping 100 pounds, in that 6 months period, but when Trump said lockdown, I said, well, I guess I gotta eat. So, I'm still trying to get rid of this pandemic weight that we didn't go ahead and put back on. So I'm here to listen. When I first met Kat, I was like, wow, she said she do bodybuilding and whoa. She came in the break room with one of them 2-gallon water jugs. I said, what you drinking in there? Whatever she said she was doing, and she said she, did the did the bodybuilding. I just was amazed with that. So, you know, I've always kept my ear to the ground when it comes to her. She actually got Ebony on a little flow. Ebony actually lost about 20 pounds messing with Cat for a few weeks, about a year or two ago before we had left Charlotte. And, you know, I did the little wham, wham, did my dance moves. So, you know, just being in that atmosphere of having that, see, for what did it for me is having that team that was on the same page as I was. Right. So we all was chasing the same goals. So I was no way I could fail because my team wouldn't let me fail. There was no way my team could fail because I wouldn't let my team fail. So that's my take on it.
Okay, you know what? Now that you said it, I remember when Ebony was doing her workouts.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was you, Kat. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was Kat.
That's that's one girl. We was in the park. We was in the parking lots in the colleges.
Y'all was like in the middle
of lockdown.
Getting it in.
We were on lockdown. We couldn't go nowhere. Yeah.
So, if I remember correctly, she used to get up early in the morning, and it looked like y'all would be in the street. Were y'all like physically in the street?
It was in a parking lot. It was in a parking lot. We did parking lots. We did parks. We did outside of the colleges. You know.
Oh, okay.
And that was just when COVID happened. That was just when COVID happened too. But I really love what Anthony said about community, because I felt like that's what we really lacked and lost because of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like lost touch with just you know, finding that tribe. You know, everybody kind of felt isolated and that alone, and that, you know, just eating or, you know, making themselves feel good because they're by themselves. But finding that tribe of like-minded people really does help. It really does help. I love that you said that, because like you said, you won't let your teammates fall, and your teammates won't let you fall. It takes a village to do everything. You know what I'm saying? And we've kind of like lacked that in this pandemic, that love for one of another, you know? So that's a big help.
Yes,
yeah,
because
100%.
he wasn't created to be alone, you know, and everybody being on lockdown and, you know, isolated at home, to us four no more, to just the people that's in your house, you know, it not only messed with your body physically, but it had an impact on a lot of people mentally as well. You know?
Right, exactly. One of the components, like I said, was the mindset work, where on Mondays we would just get together and the ladies and just discuss and just talk, you know, how to create a routine to make your life easier, to make the flow easier, how to like I said, different affirmations, things you need to get rid of that no longer serve you, and just different topics, you know what I mean, that we all discuss, and you feel like, oh, you're not alone in this, you know, because a lot of fitness, that weight that you gain, and you think you're shutting it off with fitness, but a lot of it has to do with trauma, you know, a lot of it has to do with, you know, stress, a lot of it has to do with other reasons why we hold on to that weight. So digging and finding out what's the real reason, you know, why you're keeping on this weight will really help the weight to stay gone, you know. Finding that space where you can talk to someone, finding that tribe where you can, you know, just really talk it out and just really hold you accountable and really get to move that energy in your body is everything.
Ebony is watching and she said hello. Well, she said hey, and she's saying yes to everything that you're saying. And I don't know if the same apply for men, but I know for women, we what do they call it? Emotionally eat. You know, when we feeling bad, we feeling down, you know.
It's the same thing. They won't tell you, but it's the same thing. We
it's
have
the same
those
thing for guys too?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We won't say it because we guys, but of course we have mental breakdowns, and we resort to food as an outlet or other things of the sort, and then let our weight slip away. But it's all the same thing. Depression is the depression don't have a gender attached to it.
That's right. That's right. And
Yeah.
if most of the therapists you would talk to, you know, eating is one of the ways people react to their depression. You know, either it's eating or it's alcohol or it's drugs, you know, whatever they could do to try to get away from what they're going through. And, you know, I believe working out and losing the weight could be also used as a tool as well as when you're not feeling your best. You know, you can help start to feel better by getting in the gym, going virtual with our sister Katrina, you know, and doing those things is gonna make you feel better. You know, Katrina, for those that came on late or those who's just getting through, can you just explain to them what you offer and like the differences you made in people's lives over the past year?
It's just
And
one of them.
some,
They're not both of them not fussing, is it?
Katrina?
Yes. And then I just wanted to, just rewind back to what you said, because you made a really, really good point about working out, making you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Physiology make you feel good. It actually boosts serotonin in your brain, which is the feel good chemical in your brain. So you actually will feel good, and you actually will feel inspired and encouraged after you finish your workout. You will feel motivated and proud of yourself, which is all those feel good hormones in your brain. So it actually does make you happy. So, but yes, so my name is Katrina Sanders, maker and creator of the Fit Alchemist Transformation Program. It's a 10-week program, mind, body, and spirit. We do mindset work. We have an app. You have me as your personal trainer. We do weightlifting all virtually. It's a beautiful online program with a powerful sisterhood, with people that are on the journey with you, hold you accountable. We also have a nutritionist to create you a plan. Nothing is cookie cutter. It's all designed for you to get you on a transformation, not only physical, but mentally and spiritually as well.
All right. And what's your website again?
It's thefitalchemist.com. And I also am on Facebook and on Instagram. On Instagram, it's the Fit Alchemist LLC. And on Facebook, it's just me, Katrina Sanders.
Okay, I'm putting that out. I'm putting that on our website now. On our website, I'm putting that in on the Facebook group now, so people will be
awesome
able to find you.
And just inbox me any questions. I'm here to help. I'm here to answer your questions. Yeah, we all in this together. We all in this together. This COVID thing have us stuck in the house, and it's time to get back to ourselves, our best selves. So
right. Listen, and not only stuck in the house, they was giving out the most food stamps people have ever seen in their lives. So people just been eating it out.
Right. They stopped buying the cheap stuff and started getting the good beef.
Or, where you would have to ration out food before, now it's just, go for broke. And I know with our kids, and I'm sure adults do it too, you just eat it because it's there. You just eat it because you see it. And get back talking about the emotional part of it. Not only with depression, but with stress. And with women, we hold our stress weight right there in that midsection, in our bellies, So if we don't control that stress or find a way to get that stress off of us, that weight is never going to move. It's going to be stuck right there.
Yep.
You can detox all you want, but exercise all you want. But if, like you said, if you don't have that outlet to get rid of that stress, to that motivation to get up and get moving, it's still going to sit and weigh on you. And I can attest, you do feel better once you work out. It makes you feel better. After you had a good workout, it helps you to be more disciplined because now you like, hey, I just worked out. I'm not going to go home and eat a bag of cookies. You know, I might eat a cookie a day, but I ain't going to eat a bag of cookies, you know.
Katrina, how many people have you been able to help and assist over this 10-week workout? You say you've done 2 rounds of it, right?
Yes. So I would say about 20 people, about 20 women. It's just women that I, been working with in my program so far, but that's going to change soon. And it's, you guys, if y'all see these transformation photos, it's amazing. It's amazing. And they all say, they feel more confident and more, mentally they had a transformation too. Just organizing your life through routines and creating things that make you feel good. So you were talking about music. Music is definitely a really, really good component. Finding music with positive affirmations in it, or even spiritual music, anything that's going to lift your spirits up that you actually listening to in your mind and your head while you're working out is double the boost. You know what I'm saying? Double the boost, because even music have positive frequencies in it. What are you telling yourself? This is one big thing that I tell my girls when they're working out. When you're working out, your words are really powerful. So speak life to yourself while you're working out. I'm doing it. I did it. I'm amazing. I'm great. While you're working out, don't say stuff like, man, I can't wait till this is over. She killing me. No, don't say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Speak what you want. And that's powerful too, because like that serotonin in your brain, you listening to that positive music, you're working out, all of that, and you're speaking life into yourself. You're telling yourself how proud of you are. It's just an all around great feeling. So all around great feeling. So
what do you tell your clients to do when they're not on Zoom with you? And what do you do to help them to stay focused? Like, what do you encourage them to do when everyone's not together?
Yeah, so and that's where the app comes along for, and the program. So you're required to do a certain amount of steps. You got to get your cardio in daily, at least 5 times a week. You got to, keep that heart rate moving. So once you do it and you press the button that you completed it in the app, you're showing a picture of your sweaty selfie. That's when everybody's cheering you on. Wow, you did it today, and they clapping it up for you. So when you go on the app, and you look at your messages, the first thing you're going to see is like a whole bunch of hand or confetti or something. As soon as you open it up, like, and that's just, simple, small ways to encourage you, to let you know you got everybody that's there for you, that's supporting you, and they're proud of you for taking that step. And then it's a routine. The more you do it, you'll feel bad when you don't do it. So you just like, you really just need that initial push to get you doing it. But once you get it going, you start seeing that weight drop off. You start to feel energized. You start to feel less foggy. You start to feel more positive. That's going to be enough motivation for you to keep going.
Make you want to keep doing it.
Right.
Ebony just said that she need to get back with you.
Yes, Queen. Yes, I'm ready for you. She knows she always got a spot with me. She already know that.
I love how you said the other women or the other people that's a part of the group help motivate one another and hold each other accountable, because if they're there clapping for me, if I miss a day, I'm sure they're gonna be like, hey, where you at? And sometimes we need that, not just from you, because we're going to expect it from our coach. We're going to expect Coach Cat to say, hey, let's get up, let's go. But to have your sister, because I'm sure you working out, and if we're communicating every day, because we're creatures of habit, that will cause us to look out for one another and to make sure that each other are staying on track, doing the right thing, being that outlet to help get over some of that trauma, to get over some of that stress. So yes.
Exactly. So yeah, man, like I said, it's for people who really serious. If you're really serious, you got all the support you need. Um, it's an amazing program. I think it's better than just going to, like, if you just went to a fitness class at the Y, there's no connection. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? There's no connection. You just there, you just worked out, and you just left. This is more of like a whole tribe. It's more of a sisterhood. It's connection, and you'll be with people that you see are on the same journey with you. So you're not struggling alone. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to feel bad like, man, I was tempted today, and on the outside looking in, you like, dang, they all got it together. Why I don't feel? No, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm not the only one. Okay, you will feel more. Not you won't feel alone. You won't feel alone on your journey. You'll have everybody, cheering you on with you. So it's real intimate, and it's real serious. We really want you to succeed and have that transformation, and not just physically, like I said, mentally as well.
For our people watching that are not a part of your classes, just on some, I don't want you to give away too much, but what would you advise for them to do if they want to start doing better?
Get started.
Yes.
Well, if you're
let me get my pen ready. Step one.
Step one would definitely be wake up just a little bit earlier than usual. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit earlier than usual to have that me time for yourself. And that me time can consist of, just breathing, meditation, stretching, yoga, something that is just for you before you get on Facebook, before you get on social media, before you're thinking about the world. We got to learn how to be comfortable with ourselves and put ourselves first. That's number one. Start putting yourself first. And then also try to download any app on your phone that can help calculate your steps. Make a set goal of what you want those steps to be. I would suggest 10,000, but if you can't get to 10,000, that's okay. That's okay. But make a goal of what you want those steps to be and try daily to reach that goal. So you're not just sitting on the couch all day. We're getting our steps in at least. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would do. And I also would just maybe pick one day out of a week to eat really, really clean. Maybe pick one day out of the week just to go vegan or vegetarian, just one day. Don't try to change everything, cold turkey. Just ease your way into it. So pick one day. And then once that one day gets easier, now you got 2 days. Now that 2 days get easier, now you got 3 days. You know what I'm saying? So don't just jump into it. Just pick one day, set your goals, and hold yourself accountable of doing it. Something really small. That's even dopamine into your brain. Like, dang, I reached 5,000 steps every day this week. Good for me. That's feel good chemicals in your brain. That's telling yourself, I can do this. And it's going to make you want to do more and more each time.
I think we had a fast one time during the corona where we were going to hold ourselves accountable for our mind, bodies, and our spiritual well-being. And we would go walking. I think we had to walk every day for 15 minutes. So we did it as a family,
Yes.
Our kids was home because it was during the quarantine, and we got 5 kids. So it was us, all the kids, and we would wait until he got off work. So it would be, like 6:30, 7 o'clock. It's dark outside, not midnight dark, but we out getting our 15 minutes walking around our complex. And we struggled the first couple of days because nobody wanted to take the initiative, but it was like, come on, we got to do it. We got to set the example. Then the boys, our 2 older sons, they're athletes. So they like, all right, we going out, we going, hurry up and just run and get it over with and leave y'all. But then we wind up having fun because it was time for us to talk, laugh, and just spend some. It was me time, but it was also like family time because I'm walking for me, but I'm doing it with my family. So I can't fake and just sit on the fire hydrant for 15 minutes and be like, oh, I did my walk.
But I love what you said, because really what you did there, you don't even know it, you changed your mindset. You changed your mindset about why you were doing it and what you were doing it for. So that's a key. Hack your mindset. Don't say, oh man, I got to do this. Say, oh man, I get to do this.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people didn't wake up in the morning. I got my legs, I got my feet, I got the ability, I got a wonderful family, that can walk with me. We get to do this as a family, we get to speak. I get to do this. Everybody doesn't get to do this. I'm lucky, I'm blessed, I'm happy that I can do this. So it's a hack in your mindset, like, not, oh man, I gotta do
come
this.
on, Cat. See a big happening up in here.
But yeah, hack that mindset. It's important.
I think that might be the hardest part, changing our mindsets. Because I'm a firm believer, if you beat it in your mind, you could beat it in your body. But I never thought about it from the health conscious perspective, from the spiritual perspective. I always preach and teach, like, if you could beat it in your mind, you could beat it in your body, So now I got a new perspective on how to look at it. We have to tell ourselves that health consciously,
And it's
awesome.
Yeah, if you could beat it in your body, then you could definitely beat it in your mind. And I tell my girls that all the time. It's hard. It hurts. Working out is like the only thing that's like physically painful that you get results from, positive, happy results from. There's something that's physically kind of painful, So if you can get through something that's physically painful, everything else mentally doesn't hurt. It seems easier. Oh, that don't hurt. That's just a decision. It's just a decision. That don't hurt. I got through a workout. What can't I do?
It's funny that Stacey was talking about the walking, because I've been thinking about that. I say for about the past week or so, about, when I come home, me and her gonna go and do a little bit of walking, when I come home from work. And that idea of eating good one day, I'm gonna get with my wife and we're gonna start doing that. We're gonna pick one day where we won't eat like just salad or either like stir fried chicken or something like that. Where just about challenging ourselves, and that same day of just water, like no sugary drinks, and sometimes that's a little hard for me, but we gotta do.
Gotta start somewhere.
That's gonna make a difference,
Hey, Bishop Mark Sanders just jumped on.
Along with those, I think you gave us 2 steps so far.
3. It was 3.
Steps.
Wait, see, I'm taking notes, Coach. I'm taking notes. let me run back. Let me run back for you. 1, wake up a little early in the morning. Have some me time. Learn to put yourself first. Step 2, count your steps daily, and the good goal would be 10,000 steps. And as soon as you said that, I got nervous. Like, in my mind, I had already said I can't do that. But before I finished that thought, you said change our way of thinking. Instead of saying I can't do it, I got the ability, and I got the legs, I got feet, I got toes. I can get up and I can do it. And if I don't hit my 10, if I hit 5, that's 5,000 steps more than I would have counted before. So, and then the third one was eat clean at least one day a week. So let's talk about that. To start, one day a week.
That's the start. Yeah, that's just the start.
What all do you consider eating clean?
No sugar, period. Okay.
No sugar.
You want to have your proteins. You want to have a healthy carb source, preferably from vegetables.
Protein?
I would say that's not a healthy choice, but you want to eat, fresh fruits and vegetables, especially get your greens in, get your lean protein source, get some healthy fats in, whether it's from coconut oil or might be from peanut butter or maybe avocados, fish, grilled chicken or baked chicken, get your
Wait.
asparagus,
I feel like you looking at us when you said that grilled chicken, because air fryer is in the
Yeah,
garage.
I don't want to just say chicken and you say, okay, we're gonna go fry some chicken. No, we wanted to, prepare it.
Let's pray.
Healthy.
Let's pray. Help us, Jesus. Help us. Deliver us from
There's a
fried chicken.
lot, there's a lot of salt-free seasonings also that is really good, so be mindful about the salt that you take in daily. And then also drinking
Ain't
your
nothing
water.
wrong with a little Mrs. Dash.
Right. Mrs. Dash is great. Yeah, some people suffer from high blood pressure, got a lot of other underlying conditions. So, want to just be mindful. But and then water is very important.
What do you think about the herbs that you don't smoke? Like what type of herbs you think is great?
Say what?
Oh, I can tell you about the herbs. Which kind? What you say?
What type of herbs is good when you're trying to lose weight of the ones that you don't smoke?
Oh, loud.
Oh. Right. Okay. Yeah. So dandelion root tea is really, really good. It's a diuretic. It will help.
Dandelion?
Dandelion root tea is one of my favorite teas. Yeah. Dandelion root tea is a diuretic tea. So it'll pull excess water, out of your body, but you want to make sure you're drinking a lot of water with that when you have that. Definitely detox tea. I do sell IASO tea, but definitely detoxing your body to making sure that you're regular in the bathroom and you're using the bathroom regularly is very important. And green tea has a lot of antioxidants in it. That's really, really good, fighting free radicals in your body, a natural caffeine source, so to say. That's really, really good too.
All right. Now, when you say green tea, can we drink that Lipton green tea that you already buy from the store? You talking about getting green tea bags and making tea?
Yeah. We want to get the green tea bags, the herbs, the naturals, no sugar, low in sugar, Yeah, while we're talking about tea real quick, I just wanted to share a recipe with you that I shared with your husband before we got on live. Okay. He was saying that he suffers from a lot of joint pain. And we were talking about joint pain and especially in your knees, and a natural remedy to help with pain. Bruce, do a tea bag. I do green tea. I love green tea, yogi green tea to be precise, yogi. But after you make your tea, you want to put a teaspoon of turmeric, and then a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and a half a teaspoon of ginger.
Wait, you're going too fast. A half a teaspoon of turmeric. No, 1 teaspoon of turmeric.
Turmeric.
Half a teaspoon. Can you go get it? I think that's that yellow stuff that Nakaya be using.
Yeah, it's orange.
Orange.
Yeah, it's an orange seasoning. And then you want to do half a teaspoon of the black pepper and half a teaspoon of the ginger powder. Or you could do fresh ginger too. But yes, that concoction will help any inflammation in the body. It will help alleviate any soreness in your joints and help with pain too. So that's if anybody.
So just 8 ounces, 8 ounces of water to make the tea with.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How does going to taste with black pepper?
The black pepper is very, very important. Don't leave that out. It actually activates the ingredient inside of the turmeric. So that's important because that's the main thing that you're going to need to help with the inflammation.
Okay. Mark Stein said, let go the Philly diet go. I'm not sure what that is. You got to tell us what that is, Mark. Becky Gentry from Violin, New Jersey said she need to drink more water. Yes, Pastor Jackie, we all do. I'm getting my water in. Ebony, y'all already know about that Genesis 129 ministry. All right, we're going to pull up Genesis 129, so everybody can know about it. Okay, and they saying, please send me the remedy. Okay, somebody said they love black pepper. All right, I like black pepper on food. I don't know about drinking it, but we're going to see. I'm gonna have to type this up and put it in there. And you said ginger powder. So we can use
Or you can do fresh ginger.
fresh ginger. Okay. Because I do when it get cold outside, I buy a lot of fresh ginger and just put ginger, like drink ginger tea. You get it? Okay.
What about tuna fish? Is tuna fish okay to eat when you're trying to be healthy?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Make it.
Is tuna like a good protein to eat?
Oh yeah, tuna is a good source of protein.
So we got the green tea that you have provided for us. You gave us our steps. So the last step was eating clean with lean protein, fish and chicken that's either baked or stir fried, right?
And not Chinese stir fry.
But do you have another step outside of what we was talking about?
Yes, that's it. That's the turmeric. Yes.
Okay, and it says ground turmeric is a part of the ginger family. Its warm, earthly flavor makes it ideal for Indian cooking, rice dishes, and more. All right, our daughter used this.
Yes, it's great for inflammation. It's great for inflammation and soreness and pain in your body. So every day, drink it every night.
And we got the black pepper. We got black pepper on fleek. Now we just need to get the ginger.
So would that be considered your main steps, those 3 steps, or is there anything else that you would like to add to those steps?
That's just for beginners. If someone who's never really worked out or not accustomed to working out and they just want to ease their way into it, I think those are the steps that I would give. But then when you're ready to step it up, I got a lot more.
Okay. And Eb said that turmeric is good for your skin too. I don't know, what does it do to your skin? Okay. Our mother W says she puts that in her coffee every day. Oh, so we've been sleeping on it. I didn't realize it, all the benefits of it. Again, like I said, I knew we had it in our seasoning cabinet, but
didn't realize how good it was.
Right. Got that from Kirkland's too. Oh, I want to, Dennis apologized. One of his artists had called him and he had to take that call. So he didn't just jump off for no reason. So as soon as he's done with his call, well, we'll be done in a little bit. Hey guys on Facebook, you guys got any more questions for Coach Kat? Any other things that you might want to know and how to reach her again? Let me go ahead and put that on the screen. On Facebook, she's at Katina. My tongue is getting stuck. Katina, right?
Katrina.
I'm sorry. Katrina Saunders. On Facebook, the fitnessanalyst.com, right? And
thefitalchemist.com. We'll have to spell it out, but yeah, thefitalchemist.com. If you're interested in my 10-week program, you can send me a message on there. It's the Fit Alchemist.
Okay, I left out the, so let me make sure I type the in there. Could you check for questions while I'm typing? ALCHEMIST.com.
Yes.
You just put it in the chat as well. So anybody that's looking on Facebook, our Sister Ebony just put it in there if anybody that wants to be a part of Lady Katrina's fit program. I know it's just personally for the ladies. So gentlemen, if you want to do something, maybe we can encourage Miss Coach Kat, to start something up for the guys, or maybe she can get with Dennis. Y'all can work together and start something up, for the guys, because a healthy lifestyle makes you have a better lifestyle. You know, because
Yes.
the more healthy you are, how you got to increase your life longevity. Being healthy don't make you live long, but it sure enough helps you live long. There's a lot of people that's healthy and bodybuilders that die young. So we're not going to discredit that. That's the only way, but it definitely will help. If we focus on what we need to focus on, concerning our health. Hey, AJ, you still there with us?
And Ebony actually, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Frida from Statesville. She's watching with us. Ebony said, did you tell him about the professional bodybuilder? Oh, I guess you're talking about you. Yes, go ahead.
Talk about cat.
Yeah. We know you ain't the bodybuilder, AJ. She's talking about.
Not at all.
But you look good. Don't get me wrong. You look good.
AJ come a long way.
Hi. Hey, Seven. Put Seven on the screen.
Coach Cat, I know you already told us about your bodybuilding, but just explain to the ladies what have you done to get to that place.
I was going to football.
Tell them about your experience about working out, Seven.
My experience about working out is doing good, doing best.
That's right, Seven.
If you want to be toughen up.
There you go. Just gotta do your best, right? Toughen up. There you go.
That's good, and that's a good thing. You having him playing football, because a lot of kids just sitting in the house on their tablets, on the video game.
Even the little kids.
Right, and not outside. You don't see kids outside playing no more. They need that sunlight for vitamin D. They need the exercise. So that's good, Seven. Doing better every day.
And we got to be good examples for our children too. They watch us and see what we do. So that's great.
Amen. So, all right, Coach Cat,
But
tell
yes,
us about the
bodybuilding. Yes. Yeah. So I've been into that for a few years now. I've been real successful with it. And I just wanted to say, a lot of women just starting off get real intimidated with weights. They're like, I don't want to look like a man, they think that the weights are going to make them all bulky, but no, the weights actually builds curves. And the thing I can say that I've learned the most from competing and being into bodybuilding is that the more muscle that you gain from lifting weights, the easier it is to keep the fat off. Muscle burns fat, so it's beautiful. And you get to shape and tone and sculpt your body exactly the way you want it to look. The more you are, the more you work at it. So bodybuilding definitely changed my life. I love it. It takes a really, really disciplined mindset to do that, to do that and master that. And it was just a really beautiful journey. To watch me sculpt and change the way I look, not just about losing weight. You can lose weight and look skinny and look kind of flabby, or you can, build and tone your muscles and look curvy and look, really nice and just, together. So I really, really strongly believe in weight training, and I love that bodybuilding background of mine.
Okay. I have a question. I'm glad that you said that it helps tone your body, because in my experience with going to the gym and having trainers and stuff at the Y, they always say that you can't there's no exercise to focus on just one area of your body. You got to do the whole body. So from your experience, how true is it? Can we go to the gym and do squats to get a big old booty without getting a butt lift?
Okay, so what I would say is, number one, find you a coach that you trust. I've been in the game for 10 years. I've experienced everything, done everything, trained everything. So I would say, number one, get you a coach that you trust. And I'll say number two, it is, yeah, you can change your booty. Okay. You can change your booty, but it's a whole process. It's not just like going in there, spot working out, spot muscles and, you know, just work that muscle. It's a whole process. It has to do with your diet, what you're feeding your muscles. It has to do with the way you're working out, you know, making sure your form is proper and making sure everything comes together. Just to throw back in with the bodybuilding, once I learned how to train my waist and my shoulders, it made my hips look smaller. And it gave the illusion, you know what I'm saying, of a more thicker behind, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to know how to train it. So it's a whole process, it's a whole picture. Get you a coach who's experienced and that, you know, knows how to shape and tone the body, and you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. So yeah,
can you help encourage most of our ladies that's been watching this evening are the 30 and 40 and plus, you know, are the mature ladies. Can you encourage the mature ladies that it's not too late to get off the weight?
Definitely, it's not too late. It's not too late. Some of my biggest role models are in their 50s and 60s and look amazing, 70s even, and look amazing.
Wow.
If you can, just another plug, follow me on the Fit Alchemist on Facebook. I also have a page, and I just shout out a lot of those women, different age groups, and, you know, celebrate them because they still look amazing. It's all up to you what you want to do. You know, once you make up your mind to do something, you're gonna do it.
It's on your page under your name or under the business name?
Yeah, I have another page, Fit Alchemist on Facebook, and it's just nothing but encouragement, inspiration, different motivation, different stories. So if you ever feel like, oh, I can't do this, just go on there and you're gonna be like, oh, maybe I can do this.
Okay. Well, do you mind? I can share my screen and try to pull it up now.
Yes.
Go ahead, let your music play, honey. I told you we sitting in the living room having a conversation. Okay, let your music play. Let's see. Here goes my Facebook. Facebook up there. All right. Ebony's so silly. She said, I'm just going to get my BBL because I need me a big old booty like yesterday.
Tell her you got to go on there and earn that thing, girl. Earn that thing. Fit Alchemist. Nope, not just Fit Alchemist on.
Okay, take the out.
Yep, take the out.
Okay. Yo, I gotta say, Ebony, she can hear you. She doing the little smiley faces.
Oh, okay.
Is that it? I got it right?
Yes.
Okay. Woo woo, is that you? Uh-oh. That's you, Coach Cat. Get it, girl.
Yes, that's me. Mm-hmm.
Okay, showing us some oil.
Share a lot of inspiration on this page.
Okay. There go her logo. Man, wait, we got a little video clip right here. Is this you?
Oh, that's one of my old workout videos from when I first started. I got plenty of videos on here though, yes.
Okay.
I know the women like to grow their glutes.
Yeah, and I was going to say, that's why I clicked on there and said, get those glutes together. Wait, and you doing it with weights too.
Hey, hey, AJ, I know we was talking about, picking that one day a week to start making that change. So I want you to do it with us. You and Ebony and me and Stacy.
Go out.
Oh Lord.
Am I still sharing my screen?
Yes, you still sharing your screen. Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. That's all right. Y'all heard that kind of music before.
If you don't process, just
So
processing.
we want to start doing this once a week,
Process.
AJ.
Okay.
So let's pick a day. I don't know if we want to do Wednesdays or whatever, but we got to get back on track of trying to make our bodies better.
Okay.
Oh, Emily said he's starting a 10-day fast in September.
Process to process.
We actually started one on the 20th.
Process.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
don't process, you won't get fit.
Get fit. That's right. He talking. You gonna mute the man while he talking.
So as we are closing out,
Don't mute my son.
He just gonna mute my man. He talking about
What were you saying?
I was saying we need to. You gotta process to get fit.
That's right. We gotta get fit.
Nothing.
That's right.
Nothing else.
High five, buddy.
Well, Harry be playing. He don't know what you talking about. Quiet, right? I got you know what you're talking about.
That's right, because he out there on that field, he getting it in.
Katrina, thank you for coming on tonight and being a part of our program and
And sharing a wealth of information. Yes.
and
Thank you
encouraging
for
us.
having me.
Encouraging
Thank
us.
you for having me.
And
Yes,
I hope,
sir.
the people that have watched tonight and the ones that's going to watch later on New Hope FTC on YouTube. So Katrina, if you want to share this video, with anybody, you can get it off of New Hope FTC YouTube page. If you want to, you can go in there and subscribe. Please like our page. And
Yes.
And we have multiple things that we have covered. Every other week we are having discussions on many different subjects that hopefully will be a blessing to people's lives. And just throwing the little plug every Sunday at 10:30 on Facebook Live. Pastor Stacy,
Pastor Harry.
we represent New Hope FTC. Come check us out. And hopefully we can work together, Katrina, to help build people, mind, body, soul, and spirit.
Amen.
Because if there's people that you work with that you're helping to build their body and they want to build their mind and their spirit as well, let's work together so we can help build the entire body.
Amen. Very well said.
I love that.
So any closing remarks? We know that you're here in the Queen City, so that people will be able to find you here in Charlotte, but what you doing stuff online, I'm sure everybody across the 52 states could catch up with Coach K.
Yes. Everything is virtual trainer online, showing you everything, walking you through it, loving you through it, encouraging you through it. So if you have any questions, just inbox me. And, I'm just excited. I'm excited for the opportunity. I appreciate you, Anthony, for even suggesting me, introducing me to your family. I appreciate that. I appreciate New Hope for having me on this show. And yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much.
We're excited too.
We
Yay.
look forward to meeting you and connecting with you when you get back to town.
Well,
Yes.
safe travels. Enjoy your time with grandma. Love up on that family.
Be
Yes,
safe around them
thank you so
Patriot
much.
fans. They act a little crazy on Sunday.
Thank
All
you,
right, y'all. Have
Seven,
a
for
great
talking to
evening.
us.
Thank you, Seven. AJ.
All right, y'all.